Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hot.
Yo,
we'll
Drew.
see the winners of 3 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Clemson Tigers. 48 Sports College Football by Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Here comes the offense on first down.
Yoda.
I'm watching that now. Who you saw coming?
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This guy has the look of the next big play receiver at Clemson in the vein of T. Higgins or Mike Williams.
Or DeAndre Hopkins or Sammy Watkins. I mean, the list is pretty lengthy of guys that are big, explosive, fast, and they can really win on the outside. And Clemson, as much as anybody, they're going to catch the ball, spin it to those guys, let them go make plays.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw.
Ooh,
and he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
It's complete to the right. They've gotten the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down.
I got what I want.
Clemson jumps to the line.
I think he just sent the blitz.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Just drives it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The head coach has to be happy.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
What?
Toss to the outside.
What are my adjustments?
Game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Powers through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. It's complete to the left. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Going up top on first down. Release to the back.
Big.
Quickly complete.
That's good football. I see what type of game it's going to be.
Making the running back a weapon in the passing game makes it so difficult on the defense to cover everything.
No doubt. And listen, there's so many matchups across the board. If I'm playing offense, I'm going to assess it. Like, where do I have a speed advantage? Is it running back versus a linebacker? Is it receiver versus a corner? Whatever it is, I'm going to find it.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4th. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Oh, you can say that motherfucker.
Nah.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Oh, and he gets down
Slot.
for the big catch. Oh, look out. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
That's out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll give it to the back.
Yeah.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go back to the ground. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 14, Clemson 10.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. He's got it.
I don't need to get him
able
off.
to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Coming through on that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Racing down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
21, Clemson 10.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense that you just played there.
Really nice play there catching the pass. And I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside at the position, getting on the field and competing, is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Wow, that's a really nice catch, especially considering it comes from a running back. Quarterback's got to do a better job being more accurate with that. You got to know he's not a receiver, right? It's not his natural form. They don't make awkward body catches as gracefully as some of these other guys. It's sometimes harder for them to stay on his feet. Let him work. Get him the ball in the chest. Nice job bailing out his QB, but the QB's got to return the favor.
He wants to pass it on second down. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback.
Oh, you got my child crying.
What?
Oh, you got my child crying. I ain't see that. Get my baby.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. Will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Down the game. You don't know how to get
Your mom act like she can't never do shit.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
There you go.
They will score! Touchdown, Tiger!
What's up,
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. It's up and good. Draw just a touch closer.
Who you gonna see?
Yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he's going to run it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. LSU will time the playbook here on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might see a little more scoring. They're going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that'll be it. Man, that would have been a big hit on first down, with second downs coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up the second down.
Yeah, he's extra, bro.
Pocket starts to collapse. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can take a little something to lead before the break. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down.
Man, I'm doing the
Trying
most.
to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Come here.
He is going nowhere. Stop. Line of scrimmage.
How about that? You don't see those touch passes go from negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion. It goes a long way. Defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job.
Crazy. The quick snap is insane, boy. I never seen it.
Finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Boy, I'm telling you, boy, the quick snap is insane. That shit saving it.
Down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Bro,
He's brought down,
Bro.
but there's a flag on the field. Let's see
I don't
which
understand
way
this
that's
game,
gonna go.
man.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll set up to throw. Trying to get to him. More than enough time in the
Bookie?
pocket, and he fires left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. On second down, he'll let it fly. Going back
Oh,
to the well,
what the fuck?
deep ball.
Oh my God, bro! I got bots on the field right now, yo.
Through the crowd, and he'll
That's insane.
That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they
I don't know why you ain't
should
just
be winning
pick him down.
one-on-one. Saw a great example of it right there.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
This ain't go, man.
I already put them in the
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game. He'll take a deep shot here.
That's all right.
And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Quick strike complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the pick up and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, wow.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing. He's going up top. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pressure coming. Forced out of the pocket. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Wide open, he makes the catch. There he goes to the right. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, LSU.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown in the game.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20s. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A bookie.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown, Clemson. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. And the extra point is good. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Holds it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. LSU quick to the line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen.
A bookie.
Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They got it first down at the 42.
And that's such a great job seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback will audible. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen.
I got you first, and you get it.
He makes the connection. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Slot.
Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. victory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
A bookie.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On second down, he'll let it fly. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Oh, my God.
He was trying to find his man for 6.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get laddered up.
It's complete on the right side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. They're working that left side. At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. He leaves it with the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
That nigga stop crying again with the damn pass.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains.
This thing is so obvious, bro.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
Terrible,
Want to
man.
continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kent State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Northeast Ohio. They'll enjoy this one all week. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
He's got it down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, Davis.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Tigers in the hurry up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. They're trying to get to it.
Man, I can't.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Yeah, skill some bits.
Now the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Wow.
Oh
my God.
The tight end.
6 right there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended.
Oh, that shit fugazi as hell, boy.
To play another day here on this drive.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Zings it complete to the right. And he picks up the first down, but
he hit my hand and slid and moved over there. Stop rocking, nigga. You part of the problem.
To reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Clemson, 34.
They'll try to open the quarter by cash.
That ass, stop spinning this shit out.
Deep in the red zone. Trying to get in the end zone again.
He was straight in that throat.
Works his way ever closer all the
You
way
better come
down
on.
to the 1 yard line. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other side.
You don't want to do it the easy way.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That ass.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help.
No more easy way for you. So you steady spin all this shit out. This shit going straight to your throat. Look at him. Steady spin it out. Well, he gonna want threshold, y'all. Oh shit, boy.
Any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
Sends it downfield.
I don't understand it. Why is somebody on the right side of the field guard somebody on the left side of the field? All because he made an alderman. I don't get that, bro. That shit not realistic, man.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30.
Not
They
really.
make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They'll go right back to it.
Like, what is it? I don't understand this game, man. That's what niggas getting paid to do in college?
Touchdown LSU.
Like, what number 8 literally just stood there and let him run right past him. What?
Well, this offense has been physical.
I swear to God, Drew, if 26 anything like this, bro, I'm not playing that shit, dog. I promise you I'm not, bro.
3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Like, this shit is garbage as fuck, bro.
They've got it on offense. How about that last drive? Just
That shit don't make no sense,
Yeah, how
man.
about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking to pass on second down. Complete downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Clemson is quick to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They want to just keep throwing it. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle.
Look at Danny even run a route he was supposed to run.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And back to the air on second down. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. Listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better, though.
Fires to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40, the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
63, Clemson.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Here comes Clemson with another first down. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Tigers.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Fair catch, called for and made. once they're ready to dial up some ball plays, they've got it on offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jess. He's going to let it go. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Feeling some heat. Now improvising. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. He'll throw it on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
He hurry up. I'm trying to play cover 2. That's what they give me. You gotta go all the way from here.
Coming after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
He's getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Trying to beat the DT. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect.